The first match we're getting into is Mew2King versus Samsora. No, I've watched a couple of these, but not all of them so far. It's kind of a wash, but we'll get a good look at a kind of higher end level of the game, and I can learn, and we can all learn from watching, even if we don't play the characters that are on screen. So, let's get started.
Joined by Vish, Bam, and TK, and we are about to get into the main event here, singles pools action.
Before that, I want you guys to know
Alright, I'm gonna skip
that
it.
there was money on
Oh,
the line
this
for
makes
that
sense.
crew
Of
battle.
course.
There was money on the line for that crew battle,
Dag, man.
and we're gonna divvy it up.
Alright.
Always,
Like-
he'll always read it. He'll always read.
Yeah.
He may not always respond, but
Yeah,
But
no,
TK will always
that's
read.
honestly
Yeah.
a cool thing. Mew2King very good at the fan interactions.
Oh my
God,
God.
Samsora started.
Okay, so right off the bat, right off the bat, we're getting some
You'll always
insane
read.
stuff.
Yeah.
he may not always respond, but
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously M2K playing. Can you guys see my? You can't see my cursor. Good. M2K playing Lucina, and Samsora playing Peach here. Watch Peach just kind of in general, because Samsora wins this match. Spoilers, sorry. But for watch how he moves with Peach, because this is extraordinarily important for the Peach matchup at a high level. So this match starts off Smashville. It's a starting stage. This Smashville, Battlefield, and Pokemon Stadium 2, I believe, are the three starting stages. So just watch.
No,
will always
that's
read.
honestly a cool thing. Mew2King.
Okay, so it starts off.
He'll
Let's go
always
frame-
read.
let's go
Yeah.
frame
he may
by
not
frame
always
here.
respond, but
Yeah,
But
no,
TK will always
that's
read.
honestly
Yeah.
a cool thing.
So he starts off with, I believe it's float. So go starts, and when go is happening, Samsora comes in with starts floating.
Mew2King.
Does float, explosion effects. So go. Samsora float cancels forward air
Mew2King.
into down tilt. You can kind of see Peach doing
Very
down tilt
good.
here. That pops Lucina, aka M2K up.
The
Nair, float cancel forward air
fan
again.
interactions.
Grab.
Oh my God,
God.
Samsora
Oh
started.
my God!
Yo, someone help
Extremely
him!
strong.
Someone
and
help him!
Okay.
Okay.
So that right there shows you how Samsora wants to play this game. Samsora wants to get in immediately using the movement options available to Peach and Daisy and just destroy. He gets in and does 75% with one combo right off the bat before Go even finishes.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Honestly, he re-grabbed the ledge. Samsora should have got a
Oh, yeah.
punish
Yeah.
off that, but it's all good.
Back air
it's all
off
good.
the
Can't do that for
the
free.
back throw.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
was gonna
always
twinkle toes on it, but
There's some muscle
guaranteed.
memory around, because if you play Mew2King, you'll
Oh.
kind of do that.
You actually could have Samsora could have footstooled and kept MTK in the footstool here, but he hit him up.
Do that where he tries to refresh his on him, but there's some muscle memory
Okay, so watch. MTK's gonna get footstooled.
around.
So I actually noticed this the first time I was watching. Right above me is what's happening. Oh man, I gotta move my camera. 1 second. So you're seeing right here is, actually I'm just gonna turn off my camera for this. That's better. So what you're seeing right now is down here. MTK is getting footstooled by Samsora, but Samsora, instead of just letting M2K die, he actually up Bs
Because if you play
and hits him and saves
Mew2King,
M2K.
you'll kind of
He
do
could
that.
have had
where
that
he
stock
tries to refresh
earlier.
his invincibility.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm just going to hit you.
Well, I mean, he went for that. He went for that down air, and like honestly,
Right.
if he would have hit it, that would have been godlike. But
Ooh.
It's like,
oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Yes. Nice to know that you can do that. As a Peach/Daisy player, you can side B turnips that you've thrown, and they hit.
That was actually sick. That was actually sick.
you can't do that in this game.
That was some TK tech, man.
No.
Just hitting random. hit it after it's already out.
Yeah.
Tech. All right, let's see.
Ooh, good. Important to note. Watch Samsora. He's gonna do a float cancel throw.
Just hitting
So
random.
he
hit
pulls the turnip,
it after.
walking forward, dash back, throws. That's the next one. Pulls the turnip, runs forward, float, aerial, with the turnip, float cancels aerial, keeps going, into the throw.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay.
Really important
Dot
tech.
eye.
No,
Hit
pause that
that,
real
it's
time.
already out.
Yeah.
Tech.
Really important to have with Peach.
Hey, let's see. Oh,
Okay. Dot eyes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
gonna get the kill.
MK
Good stuff for
upbeat too
Samsora.
early.
Mew2King.
There
dot
is a
eyes.
good example of what
yeah.
he's doing.
Kill. Good stuff for Samsora.
He's
Mew2King
full canceling
was
with
at
up
least
airs
able
while
to
having the turnip in his
establish
hand.
little
He does
bit
that a
of
lot.
neutral game, though, on that
Delta's
stock.
such a good starter for
At the
Peach.
beginning, he got destroyed, so
Oh yeah.
brought it back a little bit.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about
Good job.
like.
So Mew2King, a lot of the things about shielding in this game, you'll see a lot of people tend to just let their shields drop. That is actually not safe. There's a 3-frame window where you have to drop your shield instead of dropping it immediately, like you see a lot of the Smash
Beginning,
games
he
do.
got
So Mew2King
destroyed.
gets forward air,
So-
shield grabs, so it adds an extra 3 frames to your shield
Oh
grab.
yeah.
Gets side B by Peach,
Brought it back.
and immediately jumps out because your jumping will cancel the 3-frame land lag. So that makes a lot of things on shield not safe anymore.
A little
So he gets
neutral game,
he gets the
though,
read on
that
the side
stock
B,
play.
or at least shields the
Beginning,
side
he
B,
got destroyed, so
Oh yeah.
brought it back.
and
a little
immediately
bit.
punishes.
I don't know what it
Could've
is about
followed up
like
more, but didn't.
King's Lucina, but I feel like this isn't his
Good
character
parry.
yet.
No, he's playing it just because it plays a lot like Melee Marth.
And
Yeah,
but
and
like, he
I
doesn't
can
have-
feel that.
Good point there. Mew2King is picking this character, even though he doesn't typically like this kind of character. Well, he does, but he has not said how much he likes Lucina. He's picking him because he plays like Melee Marth, who Mew2King is very adept with. So having familiarity in a newer game is really important.
He doesn't have all the like intricacies that you need.
Right.
Like he actually messes around
Good
with Bowser
counter.
quite a bit. I
Right,
think
right.
that might work out a little bit better. But
Possibly.
Good down tilt
he has
forward
time
air.
to mess around.
Done.
Yeah, it's early in the game, so I feel like
Smoked.
in the long run probably wouldn't, but
Right.
early in the game right now,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
might be able to get away
For
with it.
this
Ooh.
weekend, it might be.
Good
okay.
combo there by
that's
Samsora.
Because the thing about it, too,
Dash attack
is
just
you're-
out of reach.
You're getting hit by those combos anyways.
Right.
Right?
Right.
He's
Ooh,
so
I don't know
proficient
what
at
the hell
those
that
things
was.
You might as well use a character who's still more
Yeah,
familiar.
it just
Oh
gives
my.
up.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that-
he's,
that is
he's,
the-
off, he's off that. He's
that's
off
the
that.
So
best tournament.
Yeah,
immediately
he's like-
after this, Mew2King switches to Bowser, a character he's going to have much more experience with because he's been playing a lot of Bowser. At least that's primarily what I've been seeing from him. So let's
Is
see how that ends
the way
up
the
for
DI
him.
works is it's like a tug of war. The way that Mew2King explains
wow.
it is that it's
Another
a tug
good
of
thing is that he brings him to a stage where Bowser's combo game is a lot better. Smashville has the one platform that kind of stays stationary in the middle, whereas Yoshi's Melee has the 3 platforms that can help Mew2King with like get waveland combos and stuff like that.
war.
Right.
Like if you have, it's percent dependent.
Uh-huh.
So the person that has the higher percent is the
A lot of shield
bigger
pressure off
muscle
of flames.
in the tug of war.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's like a tug of war.
Already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also the same thing about like. I don't know, that
Float
was weird.
cancel,
That was
up
weird.
air.
I'm sorry.
No,
I don't want that to make sense.
Okay, so what
There's
happened
a
was
backstory here.
there's a backstory. Literally,
I played M2K's Bowser
We
like
played-
8 times, and he just kept
Up
saying
he had a shield.
Bowser side B. He's like,
That's kind of odd to
tug of
see.
war.
guys, it's like
I was
every
like-
time you talk to him about Bowser side B, guys, it's like a
I was
tug of
like, I
war.
get it, dude.
Mew2King's
It's
really
like a
kind of
tug
good
war.
with
And
going
then
out
he's
there
like
and
crazy
challenging
too,
space,
like,
especially
he's like,
recoveries. You'll see him go out with forward air a lot because, especially with Lucina and Bowser, they're the recoveries kind of lend themselves to go out there, but it's also really important in newer games to not let a meta develop where people aren't edge guarding properly, especially in the Smash game.
4% has more full.
So
Okay, all right, yeah, all right.
it's good to space out with forward airs, like you're seeing him doing.
Yeah, well, I think
Gets
I
up
might have
tilt.
missed
But
it.
it's like a tug of war.
Already you
Yeah,
can
it's
see
like-
Mew2King seems much more comfortable on Bowser than Lucina. So while familiarity is good, having a character that you've been playing a lot more helps.
like a tug of war.
And meanwhile, we've been discussing that. Obviously, this Bowser's been putting in work. Only at 48%.
Yeah.
Just to up he had a shield there.
What I was
versus-
going to add on to that is basically the DI that you get, like when you actually get slammed, sometimes the best DIs actually
Comes out with an air there. Kind of good, interesting choice. That's good.
And if you hold up, you're gonna drop top. So you basically try to go for the corner by
Ooh, Stitch.
not hitting anything.
Didn't hit though.
It's like a tug of war.
It's like a tug of war.
It's like a tug of war.
Except with your DI this time.
It's like a tug of war.
It
Good
just
use of
cracked me up
turnips.
'cause
Oh,
it
yeah,
was, like,
he's
the
done.
first analogy
Of
I've heard.
He should be dead.
Classic.
And then he
Yeah,
kept,
there you go.
using it over and
and he kept trying to explain tug of war like we've
Yeah.
never seen tug of war.
Yeah.
Do you know what tug of war is?
You know, you grab, you
Like,
tug.
the rope, people
Oh.
grab a
All
rope.
right.
The rope. Think of Bowser's side B as the rope. Come on,
Oh,
Jason.
and then you tug it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come on,
okay.
Jason.
Okay, here we go.
It's
He's
similar
out.
to a tug
The
of war.
combos on Bowser are going to be a lot harder to do because he's so much heavier than Lucina was. But you can get smaller combos on him that add
This
up a
Bowser's
lot.
kinda
You see,
getting,
he's already at
getting bodied right now.
124.
Yeah,
That first stock looked
Samsora.
good for him.
It
Ooh,
did.
I'm surprised he made that back.
Yo, so M2K told me something interesting about Bowser's up B. Apparently, if you start mashing B instantly, you get more horizontal distance. But if you delay it a second and then start mashing B, you get more vertical.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's good for
recovery,
That's where you get the
yeah.
max
So-
distance.
Yeah, it's a weird little
Yep.
mechanic.
It's a weird little tug of war.
Yeah,
It's like a tug of war
a little bit.
between
you know,
horizontal and
yourself.
vertical.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Hey,
got
you
it.
guys. Hey, you guys. Oh no, he can still make this happen though. 75%. I mean, if he ends up getting a side B and landing on the top platform, that's probably death.
Okay.
Up he had a
Up
shield.
he had a
It
shield.
appears to be really good with Bowser.
It's gonna be a classic
Ooh.
strong option.
I would have
busted.
stopped
Okay.
there. Back throw, not going to
do it.
kill. See, so
Okay.
you
There we
see
go.
the
Finds
adaptation
the
from Samsora. Mew2King was going out there and challenging his airspace a lot when he went up with when he was recovering up higher. So now Samsora is kind of dipping low and using the float to bait Mew2King out.
It's not going to do it, though, even on Yoshi's.
I mean, I
Smart
think just
stuff.
a heavier
Great
character like
adaptation.
Bowser is going to do a lot more for Mew2King, as we're already seeing in this game.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good.
I mean, as I said
good
before,
combo
he's
there.
a good combo.
Right, right.
Oh,
Oh,
we
dead.
out.
More time.
Yeah.
He's
Alright.
so much more rewarded for the reads that he is getting.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, that and he also gets to live a little longer too.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I
Live
was,
longer.
he was getting straight up.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh,
He's
no,
good.
no,
Okay,
no.
He's good, he's good, he's good. Ooh, another
Got
Stitch
that
face. Kind of throws it
vertical
away
up
though.
B-tech.
Yeah.
Sam just straight up threw away a stitch like
Forward
it's
airs.
nothing.
Ooh,
Wait a
I would have
minute.
forward air there
Yeah,
again
man,
instead of
it's
doing
back.
the
So
little
much
beat.
damage.
Oh, that was
man,
so
would've been
close.
Actually, yeah.
Ooh, good.
On a stage.
Great job by Samsora. He knew exactly what happened the last time. He side beat onto Mew2King's shield and
Okay,
Yeah,
bring
man.
it
just
back.
So much damage.
challenges it out.
Oh, man, that would have been it.
so hits him with the side B. Mew2King goes to do the same thing, but since Bowser's so much slower than Lucina, Samsora gets the nair and beats him out of it.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
On a stage like Yoshi's.
Yeah, easily.
Down
oh,
air.
it's a
Ooh.
low.
Okay.
Oh,
like it. Go high, yeah.
Come on.
Samsora going
Oh,
for it.
good
Oh,
down
down
tilt
tilt.
there.
This might cost
He
him.
just swings.
Oh no, you guys go back. Yeah,
Okay, wow. That.
good job by
Really
Samsora.
smart for Mew2King
Great
to just
recovery.
wait and go
Really
back on
smart for
stage.
both of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
It's
thought
good
he was gonna get
adaptation
wild
for
trying to go straight
Samsora
at
to
him.
know how to change his recoveries
Looked
up
like he
against
was
somebody
going
like
for it.
Mew2King.
Oh, the forward air.
He's so good at that.
It's
man.
actually really close. Gets
Great
air
air dodge.
Oh,
outside
good
the
dodge
turn.
there from the turn-up. This is huge.
All right, I have to get on the
Samsora's
list.
foxtrotting.
Jump
Oh,
swing.
up air,
Oh,
not gonna kill though.
Not gonna do
Weave
it.
around.
Oh,
Nice
Bowser's
air
so
dodge.
big, and Bowser has rage now.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
What
he
the
knew it, yeah.
fair.
It looked like he went for a grab there.
He went for
He got
side
his
B.
hands hit. Yeah.
For side B.
Okay.
all right.
He knew that where he was, he could
So
land
next
on the top
match.
platform and result in
And
kill.
probably.
See, that is that's a good showing of adaptation by Mew2King. He stops what he was doing the first game with Lucina and ends up just letting it go and rocking it out with the Bowser and does a lot better the game 2. So now we're going to go back to game 3. Let's see, where does it start? Around here-ish.
He's
Good analogy.
And he
dude,
goes
he's,
back to
he's having a
Smashville
game.
really
Yeah.
and
He's
Lucina
having a war.
again,
I mean, he really is. Look at him. man.
which is, in my opinion,
All right, we got 2-0
not
for
the right
Samsora
decision.
Oh,
right
he's going back to Lucina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
He really
I
should have
think he wanted,
sticked. Oh no, it was
to
Town City.
try
I'm sorry.
Yoshi's Bowser to
He
the
should have
smallest
sticked
stage
with
and
Bowser
That
on
makes
Yoshi's.
sense. I mean,
kill,
the-
KO.
Honestly,
Ooh,
the
another
Bowser
Stitch face. That's the
seemed to do
third
a
Stitch
lot
face
better.
this
Oh yeah, the Lucina got
Ooh,
three
good
stars.
parry,
Yeah,
down
so,
tilt,
yeah.
forward air.
I really wish that he just went ahead.
Oh,
Here we go, tag. Yeah, honestly, I would.
He's
prefer
upping
to
out his shield a lot now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is questionable, but
A fourth Stitch.
I mean, he also threw away like the last stock. Like he didn't even want to play Lucina anymore.
Right, right,
He was
right.
like, all right, you know what? It's good. I'm out.
All right.
And the Bowser
Good
kept
nairs.
it super competitive. And that was
Lucina
actually-
and a lot of the swordsmen can
Maybe he
control a
learned
lot of
something
space with
new
their
on the
nairs.
Yeah, I mean,
So it's
he's trying to
good
transfer
to
over
have
Lucina.
Mew2King
It's
know
a
that
lot
already.
closer.
despite,
Still has the stock.
Despite what we see sometimes,
he's up
it's
being a
different in the
lot.
player's
That's
mind.
kinda odd.
Maybe M2K felt like Bowser versus Peach was just harder, even though it was a closer match. He just didn't feel like it was the better play.
Up He's
honestly,
straight out of
historically,
pressure.
Mew2King is kind of that kind of mindset where he has counter picks.
Forward air.
based on how he's feeling.
Good
rather
dodge to
than
avoid the turnip,
how
and good
the
early
data
recovery.
actually shows it
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be countered.
Ooh.
Oh!
All right, gets the
Okay.
forward smash.
Yeah, gets the first
That was
stock.
really
He's
well
already
done.
doing better in the game.
Knew he couldn't get the invincibility from the ledge.
That's
Oh,
true.
that was
That's
kind of
true. Wow.
poor.
Factual
Judgment.
information right there, man. It sounds like a
Oh.
shot. Is it a shot?
Oh,
Smash?
good DI though.
Like- So right now, I'm actually trying to figure out what Samsora trying to do up the ledge. It looked like he may be trying to come up with a forward air. He let go of the ledge and immediately got chopped in half. So
Right. And that's going to be obviously
Oh, back air. Good dodge on the turnip there. Mew2King has a lot of practice dodging turnips though from melee.
Just as I was saying.
All right.
Finally cleans that
Doing
stock
foot
up.
cancels
MTK
again.
Not able to get
Just
any
between
damage
stocks.
on that next stock.
Yeah, and no platforms right now either.
Down throw,
that's kinda
up
big
air,
because he actually
Yeah.
played
up
that
air.
extremely
All right, good
well,
31%.
above
Oh,
average,
forward
Nice
or up, he had a shield.
him to kind of be still be next
Good
to
jabs
the
to stop the
40%,
pressure.
kinda
Up
worries.
tilt,
Yeah,
forward air.
He's doing well right now.
So
A
Mew2King is
lot of
doing
percent
better.
from
Yeah,
Mew2King's
no,
end. He's on right
MTK has
now.
been playing this neutral super well on this stock.
But watch your legs, man. It takes one sweep.
I think he's playing
Does he
the,
win this?
the
I don't
sword
know.
archetype a lot better right now.
Right.
Of like, where he's more
Right.
spacing his aerials and things like that, making sure he's not safe. Getting out of shield is almost sure you like up B, like
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
Oh, good. Oh, that was
He's
so
good, he's
good.
good.
That was
Oh,
good.
nice.
That was so
Good.
good
That
though.
was
That was an
Would have been
interesting.
so
yeah,
good.
I'd be upset.
Yeah.
Right,
I
right.
mean, that looked like it should have hit.
There. So same exact
Yeah,
thing,
just like
but
the
Lucina's just a
spaced
faster
aerials
character
that
to do it
Mew2King
with.
is really solid right now. I think he's doing well when there's no platforms either.
Back throw.
Okay, gets a throw off stage.
Nair. Oh,
He's looking
just
for
barely.
a edge guard bear, but every single time you see that Samsora dipping low, so he can kind of avoid that situation. So really good stuff.
Makes
Ooh,
it
good
way
Nair to
more
get back on.
Yeah.
Edge guard for sure.
Right.
This is kind of the weird percent now
And the little
with
delays
floaties and a lot of
he's doing
characters
on
in Smash
Samsora's
Ultimate
shield also
where
is very tricky.
you can't kill them with a combo. You have to get like a hard
Oh,
read.
and Samsora
Like that.
The huge forward air.
So now
finds that
Samsora's
kill.
rocking
It feels like
131%.
MTK is winning most of the neutral.
Oh, shield break.
Damn,
Good
I thought he was
job.
actually trying to push him off
Yeah,
right
he
there, right?
tried, he
Yeah, he
tried,
tried. He
he
moved
tried.
forward, he just
Yeah.
didn't get it. But either way, still good. 131 F smashes on deck.
But yeah,
Back to even.
M2K's been doing some work this game, but still an even game right now. He's trying to get on
Ooh,
the board
good grab.
at least one game.
Also doing a really good job.
Samsora's
grabbing
kinda
the
spacing
turnips
himself away from
with
these
his,
nairs.
aerials,
Yeah,
or
which
with
is
the
good.
dash attack even
Ooh,
a couple
forward
times.
air. Give me a start of something.
Yeah.
Nair, Nair.
Okay,
Easy
back to
damage.
stage.
Good.
And a
I
corner
would have died,
situation.
so.
Nice.
Ooh,
Samsora
that time
up
up he had a
B,
shield.
the platform was there.
But also smart for Samsora not to shield in that corner situation and do the spot dodge instead.
Right.
Grab, toss. Oh, man.
Really
Ooh.
good in this game.
Yeah, Samsora's
From,
getting a
a
read
little
on that
bit
now.
earlier than normal,
Mew2King
which
needs to
is
stop
able
up being out of shield so
Honestly,
much.
So it's pretty sick.
Samsora's catching on a little bit. Like
He
even
is.
that up B out of shield, he just shielded it completely. You
Right.
know?
Good forward B, just to kind of get space.
Yeah, it's like the first time we
Dash
have
attack
seen
up,
that
up
option
air?
not
Yeah, there
work
he
for
goes.
MTK. He's gonna get punished out of it.
Oh, we're looking.
Okay, I felt like Samsora was trying to line up
Up air,
a
yeah.
carousel,
Definitely,
but
definitely.
it's all good.
Okay.
Ooh, down.
Cool.
Ooh, good
He's
down
waiting
air
for
up
him
and
to
up
push
air.
it.
Sick.
Forward air.
M2K could take this game.
Samsora's gonna float up.
Samsora's
Yeah.
gotta watch
Ooh,
out. Oh,
good
movement.
good job
He has
getting
to watch
back.
out for this back air real
Oh
quick,
no.
though.
Gets the grab.
So we're seeing a lot of
Not
shield
getting
grabs already
off of
from
it,
people.
but
Oh.
didn't get Samsora with the
Back
grab.
throw and
But it's
turn
kind of
up.
like it's just a thing that has to you have to stop doing.
He's doing a really good job.
Oh, the forward
Waiting
air,
to
so
get
well
up,
spaced.
gets forward aired.
I was gonna say he was doing a really good job of at least maneuvering
Alright.
around those turnips.
So
and stuff,
Samsora
but,
over Mew2King.
you know, that forward air, that
I
stand to get
definitely
up,
think in
getting
that situation, Mew2King should have stayed on, basically just stayed on Bowser. I think his Bowser was doing well. His Lucina did really well the last game, but I think if he had just stayed with the Bowser, he could have probably gotten a game, at least a game, if not the set.